Hey everyone, Xanagear here, back with another patch notes video for not Spelunky 2, but UFO 50. It's been a while. I used to record the Spelunky 2 patch notes whenever they released one, but now it's been a couple of years. They stopped releasing patches for Spelunky 2. Spelunky 2 is complete, and Mossmouth has a new game that I can now dig into the patch notes for and see what the heck they changed. So this patch is the first UFO 50 patch. I assume there will be quite a few more because there are still some lingering bugs. But all in all, I got the game a couple weeks early, and the game was almost perfect. I only ran into one or two bugs that I sent on, and they were all fixed before release, but there's some minor things, and also there is some gameplay changes, balance changes for some games. So let's dig in. First of all, overall, they fixed the fact that you could take screenshots. There was some terminal bugs that they fixed. Some of them are related to spoilers, so I won't say anything here. There are some minor game spoilers in here, very minor. Based on what I saw, maybe there's some deeper ones, but I think it was all pretty minor. I won't say anything specifically about the games if I don't have to. So they fixed some terminal stuff. Some of it relates to more secret stuff. They changed some high score screen stuff, various other adjustments, fixed some language stuff. This is all pretty basic, but the game patches are what I'm more interested in. So they fixed the Barbuda. Certain projectiles were destroyed on contact with player, which was not intended. So I assume this is like the boomerang guys. That's good. I'm not sure how that would affect anything unless you're going for speed runs and using deaths to reset, but I'm not sure. Players could cause an infinite loop in Bug Hunter if they use the Intensify module versus Dragon Flushes. So just a hard crash, basically. Bushido Ball, they fixed crash relating to penalties, and this is one of the more interesting ones. Increase the height at which Caltrops can interact with the ball, and you can no longer launch the ball fully over opponents' heads by rolling forward into a lob. So I actually was told this while I was going for the cherry disc in my playthrough of Bushido Ball, and someone in my chat was like, you can just hold back and lob the ball over the AI's head and they'll never hit it. And yep, that's how I got the cherry. So I guess I'll go back and get the cherry legit. But Yumi's AI now takes into account her slightly shorter range, made some general balance changes to the AI. Overall should be a little easier. Oh, okay, so never mind. I guess the game's easy now. Fixed Tomo's chain hook destroying upon colliding with another player. Fixed ball vanishing and restarting the current play after hugging the south wall for a second. Good Bushido Ball changes. That game is probably top, like it's an S tier game. It's one of my favorites. So as long as Bushido Ball doesn't become like a broken game with some stuff people find, as long as they keep it relevant, I think it's like it's top tier. Add online multiplayer to Bushido, ranked online multiplayer for Bushido Ball, please. Camouflage games would sometimes crash if you were eating with a baby. Just normal sentences here. Stats were getting recorded improperly for Campanella. They fixed that. Leftover pieces were counted double during scoring and Devolition. Fixed that. Fixed a crash bug related to opening the inventory menu after unequipping an item in Divers. Fixed a bug where depth counter would display -0. Some issues, collision objects. Just some basic fixes for Divers. Haven't finished Divers yet, still halfway through. I am at 37 of 50 games completed. If anyone watches this in the future and was wondering where I was at, I'm at 37 games completed. I can't beat Star Wasp Spear, damn it. Remove potential co-op soft lock in level 4 in Alphazar. There's a fun story. Pre-release, there was a bug in Alphazar where I was playing co-op with my partner, and she died at the same time as respawning, or she respawned whenever a level started while she also died, and she had 2 players to control. And I was like, did you like pick up a power-up that turns you into 2 people? Because that was fun. Golfaria is one of the more interesting ones as well. A game that I thought would be a universally beloved entry in UFO. Let me know in the comments if you love Golfaria. I need some Golfaria lovers in my comments, because everyone I talked to about it was like, I got stuck at the beginning, I didn't have fun, or they finished it and they didn't like it that much. And I thought Golfaria was just like S tier. It's such a good game. Zelda with golf. So they fixed an issue where Cherry Wind doesn't trigger. I still have not gotten 100%, so I'm excited to go back and get that. In certain situations, the player could leave the bounds of the world. This is now treated as though they fell into a pit. This is good. My friend got stuck outside the boss arena on the final boss. Fixed inability to use free look in final zone. I went back and watched my footage from when I finished before the game came out, and free look was working, so I didn't have an issue with that. But my friend was very annoyed that he couldn't look around on the final boss. Fixed a few incorrect and missing tiles, added a missing sand pit collision, fixed incorrect text box formatting for collecting certain upgrades and checkpoint dialogues, added a black screen break between defeating the final boss and the final cutscene beginning, removed the ability to skip the end credits, fixed an issue where landing in a hole immediately after launching out of it looked offset and strange, fixed a collision bug where colliding with a wall while bouncing under a bridge causes you to get stuck in the wall. Shout out to Gary for reporting that. Hotfoot fixed vortexing, and a past beanbag could cause a crash. Hotfoot's hard, man. I've been trying to finish Hotfoot. Hotfoot's hard. Minion Max fixed player could go out of bounds through the right side of the piggy bank. This is a fix to prevent speedrunning from being 1.5 minutes long, because I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Because there was like 1.5 minutes, 2 minute speedruns of Minion Max skipping the whole game, which is fun. Mortal fixed level 4A would crash in co-op if player triggered a checkpoint using the analog stick. That's a very specific bug. Night Manor fixed a death loop that would occur when a player is killed in the starting room. Paint Chase fixed Cherry was not awarded for an exact score of 555. Someone in the Discord got an exact score of 555. I'm so sorry that you lost your Cherry. That game is so hard. Party House using a fetch character when your Rolodex was empty would cause a crash. I didn't even know your Rolodex could be empty. How do you get rid of people in your Rolodex? Pilot Quest fixed a missing wall in both Unktomi's Lair and the Green Floor Dungeon. That's a good name for a dungeon, the Green Floor one. Pin Golf made the goal hitbox larger to fix issues where dunking the hole would sometimes not register. Oh wow! Man, give me some Pin Golf nerfs. The competition in Pin Golf is brutal. I finished it, but getting the Cherry, that's gonna be a rough one. Planet Zoldath fixed throwing a boomerang at an important item and then leaving the screen caused that item to be permanently destroyed. Speedrun times were not reset after you died. Oh, that happened to my friend. If you killed a snail and then later let the snail respawn, the respawned snail would not respond to bait properly. Tweak the interactive area for NPCs so that if you're standing around on top of them, you can talk to them. It was possible to start in a room with no exits. Wow. Yeah, Zoldath is a crazy game. The procedural generation can be absolutely unhinged. You can literally start, walk up, walk right, get a key, walk right, get another key, walk down, get another key, and then just like finish the game. Speedruns for that is just going to be resetting until you see a key right on the first screen or something. Porgy, Cherry Win was being awarded for defeating all the bosses instead of 100% completion. I got the Cherry in Porgy. Unearned Cherry, unfortunately. I need to go back. Porgy is another absolute banger. Fixed music not playing upon cherrying the game. Area 1 music now kicks in if the player gets far enough horizontally from either base in addition to vertically. Final fish from Fish Mom not appearing until you return to base. I don't know. I do not know what that means. Final fish from Fish Mom. This is a sentence. I guess spoilers. There's a final fish from the Fish Mom. I love that their name is canonically Fish Mom now. Fixed bug where bumping into the spider crab causes the enemy to fly off or get stuck in walls. Made final boss take less damage from shots. I almost died on that boss, so this feels really mean. Made large destroyed blocks save permanently upon return to base. This one is massive because having basically now you can like swim down, take the charges, break all the blocks, then equip a different power up. Because I felt really punished by not bringing charges with me or missiles or whatever. So that's awesome. That's awesome. That'll make Porgy a much better game. Quibble Race fixed manually incrementing a non-multiple of 10 bet past the maximum would cause a crash. Rakshasa fixed a bug in Rakshasa where special rooms would end before letting you collect the score items. Game data is now saved before ending credits instead of after. Star Waspier, the hardest damn game I've ever played in my life. Raised Grey Wasp's option HP from 6 to 12 and raised Grey Wasp's shield HP from 12 to 16. A character I don't even use. Just make the game like reduce the ladybug bullets. I need less ladybug bullets. And then I go to YouTube and I watch someone do the game hitless without any issues in a day. So I just need to get good at Star Waspier. Vanger added missing shield item to first area to bring shield total to 25. Fixed incorrect percentage calculation that allowed greater than 100% to be possible and made Cherry impossible. Fixed crash on final boss phase 2. That happened to me. When boss enters T-pose attack. Fixed soft lock when the final boss dies while grappling the player. Made Latom sector boss's orbit move circle player from farther away so that it's more avoidable. Fixed issue where beetle enemies would sometimes fall upwards through jump through platforms. Fixed minor audio bug, and the map showed the teleporters in several incorrect rooms. And Waldorf's Journey analog stick didn't work in the shop. Now it does. So that is the first UFO 50 patch. Like I said, there are quite a few more bugs reported, all fairly minor. There are a couple save corrupted bugs, which I should actually say that the save corruption, the developer, I just want to, if anyone has a corrupted save, the developer noted that there's a backup folder in your app data, local UFO 50 save folder, and you can restore backups. Just keep going back from the most recent date until your save works again. So if your save is corrupted, I recommend doing that. There seems to be a few people with corrupted saves. So that is the first UFO 50 patch number 1.1.4. So thank you for watching this patch note video, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for more UFO 50 stuff. See ya. Bye.